Hi everybody. There's been a lot of chat about everybody can't get to the hairdresser and we've all roots growing out and horrible things like that. So I'd like to share with you a method that I use for bad hair days that I have to cover up. Some days I don't even have bad hair days, I just feel like wearing a scarf. So you'll need a square of fabric, 30 centimetres by 30 centimetres. Any shorter and it won't work for what I'm going to show you. If you have a scarf like this, fine, that's brilliant. If not, use a bit of fabric that is very fine and light, not too stiff, not too heavy. Otherwise, might not work either, but you can try with what you've got. I have made it into a triangle and I'm taking both ends here. I'm just lay it flat there to show you. I'm going to fold it about 4 inches. Again, about another 4 inches. The reason for that is it just gives you a wee bit of bulk around your face so it's not tight against your head, which I don't think is really a good look. When you have this done, from here to the point should be about 16 or 17 inches if you've got an average size head. Then you're going to put it on over your head like this, like so. And both ends should be the same length. So this is the middle and your both ends are the same length. At the back you have a wee point coming down, a wee triangle, and I will show you afterwards how to do that exactly. So for now you've got your two bits here. You waft them over your shoulders and you cross them over at the back like so. You don't tie it, just cross them over. And don't have it too tight, just keep it as loose as you can, as long as it still feels secure. And you're going to tie it, you can tie it in the middle if you like, but I like to tie it over to the side at a little jaunty angle. If you've got me, like if I like to show a bit of fringe, you can leave a bit of fringe. If you want to put your whole hair into it, just put your hair back before you start, and you can start about here, just maybe a wee bit lower. So now you've got the front done, you need to sort out the back. If you feel at the back, you'll have a wee tail, which was the point of your triangle. And you're going to tuck that in, but first you need to hold the rest of it, because if you don't, you'll just pull it off. And tuck your wee tail in. Any other wee bits, just tuck them in. And I'll just spin round here and let you see it. And that's you with your whole head covered for your bad hair days. Now I'm just going to bring in an assistant here to show you how to do the back, exactly to do the back. And this is Hetty, my hat model. And Hetty is going to wear a scarf. So I have already folded another square into a triangle, and I've done the two folds of 4 inches by 4 inches. I've got about 17 inches in length. So this is what I have, okay? Again, it's a similar type of fabric. This is just a wee bit lighter even than the one I'm wearing. And we put it on her head like this. Now as you see, Hattie hasn't her hair on today, so we'll bring hers a wee bit further down onto her forehead. And we've wafted them over her shoulders, and I'm going to spin her round so you can see what the back looks like. Now obviously when you're doing this you won't be able to see the back. You're better to just practice with feeling it, and after a few tries at it you'll be a whiz. You'll do it with your eyes closed. So take your two side bits and just gently cross them over each other like that. Now you see you've got your wee tail, and again just bring this gently up, you don't want it too tight, and we're going to tie it in a nice loose knot on the top. I'm just doing mine again to the side. Now this is what it's looking like at the minute, and we're going to tuck our wee tail in. Before you do that, hold on to the back of your head, bring your tail up and tuck it in. Okay. If you've any wee bits sticking out or looking like they should be there, tuck them in. And that, folks, is how you make a scarf look as if you're wearing something not just to cover up, but because you like the look of it, hopefully. So if you have any questions, like what sort of fabric to use, anything about sizings, or even where to get these types of scarves, if you contact me on my Cutout Doll Facebook page, send me a message and I'll get back to you. And in the meantime, I hope this was useful, and I'm looking forward to seeing all your wee heads and scarves, and I'll see you next time.